and I need to go to bed. So I'm just going to make you a quick YouTube video to demonstrate what I made for you, for your company, and their slideshow and whatever. So first things first, let's see the slideshow. So this is it, and you got a title, you got a description here, this loads, and then when it goes to the next one, this goes to 2, so you got hydropower, nuclear power, and then the last one is obviously the solar power like you sent me. So you're obviously able to toggle through like this, and the loading icon basically just tells the user how long it's going to be on that image, and then when it hits over here, boom, it goes to the next one, and obviously this goes to 2, and then this goes to 3. So how does it work? Well, the biggest difference you're going to see between this and what you sent me is that this little line of code is all you're going to need to put into your site to make the slideshow work. This thing is fully JavaScript, so you don't have to play around with a bunch of HTML to make this thing work. So so you got your wrapper here, and you're going to be able to put this wherever you want on your site, and it's not floated, so you won't have to clear after it. And then you're just going to need to have these 2 script files. Make sure the script files are underneath the wrapper because it needs to get that element. So don't put them in the head, even though you shouldn't be doing that anyway. And then you got your style sheet up here. So the reason there's 2 script files is because one of them is a mini that I don't want you to touch, and the other one is the one that you'll edit to edit the slideshow. That's why they have those different names. So obviously the edit is where you're going to go and put your information in, and the mini you're not going to touch. So really quick, in the edit, you're going to see this is where you're going to make your images. So it's just like creating Java objects. I did that so it'll be really easy for you to update. So you're just going to put in the source, you're going to put in the link to where you want the people to go, you're going to put in the title and the description, and that's it. So like say if we take out one of these images, it's not going to show the coal power in the beginning anymore. It'll go right to hydropower. So this is the order of everything. So if we refresh it again, it starts with hydropower, and now there's only 3. So everything updates for you. You're really not going to have to do anything besides just make your objects and keep it in the same format as this, and the order that you have here is the order that it's going to come up on the site. And last thing that you can edit are a couple of key value pairs that I thought you might want to have outside of the mini just in case you want to change something. So obviously the transition speed, how many seconds you're on each thing, the width and the height of each image. If you change that in the future, you can easily change that here. And then I have a couple name value pairs of class names and IDs. The reason I did this is, for example, wrapper ID is slideshow wrapper. Let's say you wanted to change this ID for your company and you wanted to say slideshow for our company as the ID. You would just change it here, you would change it here, and then you would change it in the style sheet slideshow wrapper, and then it would change everywhere. You won't have to go through all of this jargon to figure out where did I use slideshow wrapper. And by the way, this is actually a very small amount of code. This is only about 2 kilobytes. So this thing is going to load really, really fast. So that's it. This is the slideshow. So if we refresh, you've got your 4th one again. You've got coal power. So yeah, it's really easy to update. You got a nice border around there. This will tell users how long it is until the next one's going to flip into view. So if you want to do anything fancy like slide an image in, or if you want to do a little fade effect, let me know and I can easily do that. But here's just a quick demo. It took me about 2 hours to throw together, and I hope it's good enough.